Hey, all my Libra placements. I'm 𝐓𝐈𝐊, the esoteric goddess. I'm going to go ahead and get into a July healing scope. We're going to start with the overall energy. Let's just get it started. So, Libras, the month of July is going to feel like a fresh start for you. The month of July is going to be bringing a lot of closure. You're definitely going to be getting a lot of answers when it comes to your family life, when it comes to your home life, when it comes to pretty much all sectors, your career, your love life, your family, your home life, your private life. You're getting a lot of answers that you've been waiting for a very long time. I feel like a lot of you have been being very patient with your spirit team because I don't think that they were ready to reveal a lot of the answers to you because they needed you to trust them. However, you're going to be getting a lot of answers as to who loves you, who doesn't, a lot of answers in your relationships, a lot of answers as to how you should move forward, a lot of answers to who you need to say goodbye to, what you need to say goodbye to. For some of you, this is going to be you saying goodbye to an environment. Even if it's just moving over to a new city, you're going to be saying bye to an environment. Some of you may be grieving a loved one this month. You're going to be finding inspiration through the pain, I'm not going to say that July is a month of pain because it's not. July is a month of you finally seeing the light. You're finally going to be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. However, there is going to be some type of grieving energy here I do have. So maybe it's from the closure of you closing a relationship out, or a karmic cycle, or someone that you were super attached to, or maybe this is a death that you will be grieving. But it's going to bring you a lot of inspiration. It's going to bring you a lot of still happiness. I do feel like something is going to move you to be more into your creative energy, or really pour into your talents, really pour into a lot of your God-given gifts, even if it's like spiritual gifts as well. You're definitely going to be pouring more into that. You're going to be seeing a lot from it. So if this is something you have been doing, really pouring into your gifts, or like creating art or fashion designer, or whatever you've been working on, your projects, you're going to start seeing that come to life in July. You may be connecting more with a family member, or closing up some old wounds, maybe really getting to the bottom of some family trauma, really having deep conversations with your family, really being able to express how you felt or you've been made to feel in the past. I feel like that also could be you finding closure through broken friendships or broken relationships. And this could be blood family, or a friend that was like family. Finding some closure with that. It doesn't mean that it doesn't always mean reconciliation when you find closure. So just use your discernment when it comes to whether you want to let somebody back in your life or not, because sometimes a closed chapter is a closed chapter. Okay. All right, and then we're going to move into what healing will take place. All right, Spirit, what healing is going to take place for my Libra placements for the month of July? You guys are learning how to read energy. So I definitely feel like you may be a reader yourself, or you may be learning tarot, or you may be learning some type of divination, because you are learning how to read energy. You're definitely learning more about your spiritual gifts. I definitely pick up on that. If it is not a spiritual gift, you're learning how to use your natural God-given gifts to your advantage to some way, not in like a manipulative way, but just in a way of getting you the things that you want for your highest good. In a way, it is kind of manipulation, but for good, a good manipulation. Sometimes people don't realize that magic, law of attraction, all that stuff is kind of manipulating energy. However, it's your intent, it's how you use it. But yeah, there is Scorpio energy here. So July may have a lot to do with transformations, a lot to do with regeneration, a lot to do with new cycles. I do feel like you're healing a part of yourself that didn't know how to fly on your own. I feel like you're learning to fly solo. You're learning how to be alone and detached. Sometimes Libra placements don't really feel like they fit when they're not in a relationship with someone or they're not with someone. So Spirit's about to send you on a journey alone. And I feel like for some of you may thought that this journey was going to be with someone else, but you're definitely about to be on this journey alone. This is something that's going to be blindsiding, that's going to blindside you. This may have to do with like money or something like that, or you may like start picking up on the fact that somebody just has like manipulative energy in the negative way. With the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups, I feel like this is a partner. This genuinely feels like a partner. This person could have Scorpio placements. They could also have fire placements as well, like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I'm picking up on something that feels like you need to heal forcing relationships. Like you definitely need to heal forcing relationships. You need to heal forcing people in places that don't belong. Like, yeah, something is definitely going to be surprising you this month. It's going to be something that comes up that you're going to be like, wow, like I never thought you would do that. I don't know to what extent. However, I need you to use your intuition. Everybody doesn't belong in your life. Like, and I feel like when God shows you that somebody's not supposed to be there, when your spirit team really shows you that, when you start getting those nudges, those signs, those synchronicities that you need to let go of someone, you need to listen. Like, don't neglect yourself. Don't deny yourself of your own truth, the things that you know to be true that you're feeling. You don't have to have facts behind intuition. That's not the point. It wouldn't be a psychic ability enhanced if it was just that easy to just ignore, right? It wouldn't mean anything. But yeah, something is definitely going to be taking you by surprise. Spirit is asking you to really kind of analyze, not to blame yourself, but you need to figure out how you let this happen. Like, how do I keep letting this happen? For some of you, this is not the first time. This is not the first time that someone has been able to pull a wool over your eyes. Now, if it's not a person, this is your shadow. This is your shadow side that you need to heal. You need to learn how to integrate your dark into your light. You have a problem with balance. You have a problem with balance right now. You're leaning more into one side and not balancing it all out. You need light, you need dark, but we gotta fuse that together to balance us out, to center us, right? I definitely feel like you guys need to start breath work, meditation. Learning how to silence your mind is important. Learning how to not let the dark entities take over your mind, your body, your spirit, right? You need to have faith in what is and not what was. You need to trust what is and not what was. You need to trust what is being shown to you. So I need you guys to be more observant spiritually. Third eye chakra, healing needs to take place. You need to really work on your discernment this month. Something is going to be hard for you. It may be just a separation from a Scorpio placement, right? Or a fire sign placement that we talked about. It may be like the separation is going to be hard. This is someone that you probably did a lot of things with, or you really, really love this person, but it's just not working out, right? But that's why I feel like this is the energy of you having to do things that you didn't think you were going to be doing alone. So like I said, this could be a relocation. This could be you moving out. This could be you separating from a person and moving away from them. Like whatever the case may be, there is a need for you to trust that you can do things alone, that you can do it by yourself. I do feel like you're going back and forth with the decisions that you've made. You're trying to figure out if you made the right decision. Spirit is saying you need to follow your intuition. Are you, like, what is your true feelings behind the steps that you're taking in this direction? Are you fooling yourself? Spirit is asking. You need to start asking yourself, am I being delusional? Like, I feel like there's some great instances where we need to be delusional, especially if we're trying to manifest something, but we also have to have a pinch of reality when we're trying to manifest, or when we're trying to piece together our lives and figure out what our next move is. But I do feel like this month is going to be very transformative. I feel like it's going to be all about new beginnings, fresh starts, new chapters. You may just be becoming a new version of yourself that you never thought you would be this quickly. So for some of you, you are a master manifester. You know how to manifest. I feel like you have been, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, but the things that you are manifesting is coming into fruition. So I hope that you guys understand that this could be in a negative sense and this could be in a positive sense, which is why we have the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. You get what you ask for, you get what you pray for, and you get what you say, and you also get what you put out into the universe. So if you're on this vibration, it's positive. More than likely, if you're attracted to this video, it's positive. But for some of you that are teetering on your dark energy and you're really having a problem with being truthful, this could be an explosion of your darkness. Because I don't just attract light. I don't. I'm a Scorpio stellium. Nah, I don't attract just light. So if you've stumbled on this video, this is also probably a wake-up call. Like, wake up. You can't keep making the same choices that you've been making. You can't keep doing those people dirty. You can't keep being lying, deceiving, and taking advantage of people. So if that's you, and you're stricken up, cookie. All right, so we're gonna move into, oh no, we already did that. We're gonna move into some messages from your spirit team. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine and benevolent ones. What's some further messages for my Libra placement, Sun, Rising, and Venus, honey? It says it's time to be present and worry about now. Believe what you see, not what you hear. I said that. It says speak your truth. Happiness is on its way. I told you guys it's not a bad reading. It's just I had to check some of you guys because this is dual energy here. This is the darkness and the light. I'm getting all of that. We got marriage, so you may be thinking about marrying someone, or that may be the choices that you're trying to make and figure out what you want to do. But Spirit is saying you need to learn from everything that has transpired with these people in your life and figure out if it's something you actually want to do for a long term. Oh my God. I literally said this in the beginning of the video. This is crazy. It says, use your pain to create something beautiful. Wow. Well, express yourself in ways you haven't before. I feel like I touched on that too. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Thank you so much. Speak up for yourself. Don't be a doormat, babes. Don't let people walk all over you. Speak your truth. Speak up for yourself. Stop letting people take advantage of you. Wow. It says question everything. Nothing is a coincidence. I'm telling you, there is something exposing. And like I said, it may be on the end of you, or it may be on the end of someone else in your life. And this could be platonic or romantic. And let's get one more. Okay. It says your spirit team is assisting you, and I got root chakra. Stay grounded through this. And I feel like, y'all, don't give into the mess. If someone has done something to you to deceive you or something like that, or lied to you, or whatever the case may be, or if you have done something, own your side of it, okay? Take accountability. Choose peace. Do not choose violence. I need you guys to be very balanced this month. I need you guys to really be like, just be serious about your growth. be serious about your growth, because you can't say that you're one way and continuously to do the opposite. So that's the message for extra messages. And then we're going to get into some love healing messages. What you need to heal around love in July. What you may be healing around love in July. All right, Spirit. What's the love healing energy around July for my Libra placement, Spirit? And Spirit is saying stop letting people have access to you. Like y'all let people have way too much access to you. Like your energy is precious. Like you need to start protecting your peace. You need to start protecting your energy more. Definitely feel like you need to start doing some more healing work around your third eye chakra. You need to start doing more healing work around your solar plexus as well. Yeah. So we got Aries, and then it says increase attraction. So let me read it. Never one to shy away from a challenge. Fiery Aries relishes putting in all the work that is needed to win the hearts of those they desire. Once committed, Aries will pour their passion into the relationship to ensure a deep and intense romance. When Aries is in love, they will keep their partner on their toes with flamboyant declarations of love that show off their passionate nature and keep the spark burning. Aries takes it upon themselves to ensure the fire never burns out in a relationship, which I did pick up on fire energy. So you could definitely be in a relationship with a fire placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Mars. Yeah, and it says increase attraction. I feel like spirit is literally saying you need to start taking more pride in your appearance and how you look. Like you really need to start not making it your center of attention, because you still need to clean up your inside. You know what I mean? Like you still need to like work on yourself inside. But Spirit is saying like, how are you going to feel confident? How are you going to feel, I want to say like that girl, but how are you going to feel confident if you don't look it? Like if you don't look it, if you don't ever dress up, if you don't dress in your best dress, like what event are you waiting for? Like just dress up just to take pictures, like dress up just to look good, dress up just to, I don't know, do a reel. Like, I don't know, like I feel like you guys need to start just doing what you've never done before, which is why we also got to express yourself in ways you haven't before. So finding new ways to be creative, finding new ways to be expressive, maybe even find new classes to take that may like help you to really start being, really start helping you to be inspired. So we did have inspiration. So I do feel like that's the energy that you're moving towards, is like learning to do different things and learning to have fun, and also doing it alone. Okay. Start dressing up for yourself. You don't need to be cute for everybody else, baby. Start being cute for yourself first. Okay, start there. And this is to say, you all are beautiful. All Libras, it don't matter. I ain't never seen an ugly Libra a day in my life. Y'all are beautiful, okay? I just need y'all to know that. I just need y'all to know how beautiful you are. I just need y'all to feel that, to embrace that, and to step out like yeah, like I'm there for real. So, all right, Spirit, what's the overall energy for love? What's an overall energy for my Libra placements? I'll just take these three. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I've got like 5. Journey into your heart, Jupiter, Pisces energy here. So we got Pisces energy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do spark chemistry, because it says this spell can be performed to enhance sexual chemistry. I'm not gonna go into the whole spell. Garnet says this dark red crystal is associated with vitality and commitment. Work with garnet when you want to rejuvenate or revitalize a relationship, as it helps reignite passion after the spark has died down. Applying garnet to the heart chakra or sacral chakra below your navel can activate passion, desire, and sensuality. This stimulating stone is especially powerful when combined with rose quartz, green aventurine, and lapis lazuli. I think genuinely for love, you guys, this is genuinely going to be about you loving yourself. You really need to step more into your Venus energy. And I feel like that's exactly what the direction you're going in, which is why you've been asked to kind of start doing things for yourself, like down to dressing. Like you got to start doing things that make you feel good, because that's your energy, your Venus energy. Venus is all about what makes you feel good. Venus is all about beauty, and it's not just about the the outer appearance. But Venus is also about how you like to feel on the inside. Venus is about how you like to love, how you like to be loved. Okay, so it says journey into your heart. I do feel like you guys need to be more expressive about your feelings. And I know that can be very hard sometimes when you've been, around people that have been a little bit insensitive, but you got to stop like being so, what's the word? Stop taking things so personal. Like everything is not personal. Everything is not a personal attack. Like I promise you guys, you got to start being more confident, standing in your power, so that when people are expressing back to you things, that you're not immediately attacked. That's why we have to heal, because everything that somebody's saying to you is not a personal attack. And I feel like that's something you may need to heal in your relationships. Like you may have a hard time with hearing what your partner says because you're so sensitive to their emotions towards you or their opinions that you're letting people like subconsciously deactivate your confidence. Like you can't do that. You can't let people just it's one opinion and I don't feel like I look good. Like I'm not saying it's that dramatic. I'm trying to use examples so that you guys can understand like what I mean. But like just because one person says something doesn't mean that you gotta embody it. Like this is just like observe but don't absorb. Like that's literally the analogy that I like, the feelings that I'm getting, the energy that I'm getting, like that's literally the analogy. Observe, don't absorb. Hear somebody's opinion, but you don't gotta absorb it. And it doesn't mean to be like completely like deflective of what somebody's saying about you and stuff like that. Like sometimes you do need to take people's advice. However, don't take it personal. If you want to implement it. You know what I mean? If not, do you. It says journey into your heart. Our hearts are full of wisdom, but we don't always take the time or space to listen to what our hearts are trying to tell us. In this meditation, you'll connect with your heart. So this is definitely a heart chakra opening type of month. So make sure you do a lot of work around your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral as well. Jupiter is the planet of luck, expansiveness, and wisdom. This means that Jupiter can help deepen your sentiments and expand your heart. Your capacity for love and tolerance for understanding those who have different views becomes elevated. When Jupiter shows up, this planet brings cosmic luck and excitement at romance, a first date, satisfying intimacy in a new relationship, fun adventures with a partner. The positivity that Jupiter bestows upon you will make you feel optimistic about love. So I definitely feel like you're going to be more open to love this month. You're going to be more like romantic. You're probably going to be more mushy and open and vulnerable and just excited about like new partnerships or even dating. Definitely with this Cancer energy, it definitely gives moody and mushy. But I just want you to don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard. Don't be so restrictive. Just keep your emotions balanced. That's all you need to do. And for Pisces, it says Pisces is known for their tender, intuitive heart. They dream of romance and they're happily ever after. And they believe in love and want to be surrounded by it all the time. Represented as a fish, Pisces has emotions that run as deep as the ocean, and they seek partners who appreciate their imaginative and creative sentiments. This romantically inclined sign needs to approach new relationships with both eyes open so they aren't clouded by their love for being in love. Yeah. Hide your intuition, you guys, but don't be afraid of love. Be more focused on your spiritual connection, because that is all the answers you need. That you focus on yourself, you focus on your spiritual connection, is going to bring in the love that you deserve, you desire, that really like romantic type of energy. I definitely feel like there's going to be a love connection coming in here. There's going to be someone that may really like spark your inspiration when it comes to creativity, because honestly, having sexual chemistry with someone can definitely spark your creativity. That's your sacral chakra. So I definitely feel like you're going to be opening up to someone or reconnecting with someone. That could also be a possibility as well. But I do feel like this may be a new person because we did talk about closure. So just make sure you're not entering a karmic cycle. Make sure you are being discerning, you're using your intuition, and you are being smart about the choices you're making moving forward, because you can't afford to keep going backwards. Spirit, what's some advice for my Libra placements? Thank you, Spirit. It says vanity. It's all about me. Ow. Okay. If you pounce on this card in some way, you may have lost sight of your greatest value to yourself and others. Or it can mean you have narrowed your focus to only what is right in front of you. Coming nose to nose with the truth that you are inherently good regardless of your background or deeds, even in spite of the shredded toys you may have left in your wake, is a good thing, a healthy vanity. After all, you are the lead character in your life's story, and the role deserves your best efforts and attention. How you look your best while acting in alignment with what feels true for you and hurts no one keeps you padding along on your highest life path. It is all about you in that sense. It's when you forget that others too are playing in their lead roles with you as a supporting cast, that you may end up going off script and spoil the game of chase for yourself and others. Becoming obsessed with looking better, being better, doing better than all the other cats out there may have its temporary rewards or a transcendent feeling of superiority. Soon, though, you may come to realize that it's exhausting to keep up appearances and that judging yourself by others' criteria. You may never measure up even looking in your own mirror. You may not get an accurate reflection of who you really are because you're constantly thinking about what they are thinking about you. That's the obsession behind excessive vanity. So go ahead and snatch up all your good qualities, curl your tail around your dreams and ideals, those you hold close to your fur, and focus on that. At the same time, you can scan the further horizon for signs of other lives beyond yours, those you are drawn to be familiar with, those you'd best avoid. Ultimately, it is about me and you. It says, where are you getting caught up in worrying about how you look? Is that serving you? What do you think are your best qualities? Ask a good friend to share what they love about you. Note your friend's best qualities and share those with them. So I definitely feel like this goes back to what I was saying as well about dress up more for you. Like, you gotta start dressing for you. You just gotta start doing for you. I feel like a lot of the times you're always looking at, like, kind of what it said, like you're always looking at maybe what somebody else is doing or how they're doing it, trying to draw inspiration from that. But if you focus more on your spiritual journey and you're focusing more on your creative self and you focus more on doing new things, it'll spark new inspiration for trend-setting ideas that you came up with. So I feel like, yeah, it's time to stop looking at what everybody else is doing. It's time to be your own innovator. You are a cardinal sign. You are meant to start. You are meant to lead. I love you guys.